We're talking to Chuck Richards, the owner of Sunset Athletic Club in Portland, Oregon, about the evolution of his club and about his migration towards an aquatic center and the Tmi Salt Pure system. Good morning, Chuck.
Good morning, Timothy. How are you?
I'm very well, and yourself, sir?
Good.
Excellent. Could you give us a brief synopsis of the growth of Sunset Athletic Club?
Yes, we opened in '77. Went through a number of growth periods through the '80s. I added tennis courts, outdoor swimming pool, outdoor tennis courts, etc. Then in the '90s, we weren't able to move forward because of a fire. And then in 2001, we got some initial bank approvals to build phase one in our what we call our overall final expansion. And we were able to finish phase one in 2003, and have built and now finished, about to finish the fourth phase. So about complete with that cycle.
Excellent. And a large part of the activity in the club was centered towards a new aquatic center.
Yes, when we opened the aquatic center in 2006, it was 4 indoor pools, 3 of them substantial in size, and one was a indoor spa pool. But one was lap pool, 1 therapy, and 1 exercise, and the response was terrific from the community. We grew about 600 memberships over about a 6-month period of time, and the use has been terrific ever since. And it's been our I would say the expansion that's had the most impact in terms of membership growth
is the aquatics. Now, I remember meeting you 2004, I would imagine, to discuss, or before that, but in 2004 we began discussing salt specifics about Salt Pure. What made you gravitate towards a Salt Pure system?
I got it clear. In probably late 1990s, I became aware of salt systems in pools that were being built into pools or incorporated into pools by other owner managers in the Northwest, and I became curious, and so I kind of started to look into that for us as a possibility, because knowing we would be building an indoor facility in the future. Okay, and so when the design became critical in terms of making decisions, I had to dig in a little bit deeper, and I acquainted myself with you more thoroughly. I had met you previously and had gotten information, and then, like I say, visited a number of pools around the Northwest. But I went to a national aquatic show specifically with you to kind of understand the bigger picture of aquatics as well as salt, and I needed to go through my own learning curve to get to my comfort zone in the sense of knowledge. Would it work for us? Would it work for our community and our members? And I became very satisfied that would be the case.
So your decision to use a chlorine generator on your pool was made, and then you needed to choose a supplier or a partner to provide the equipment. What made you choose TMI, Chuck?
Well, I had gotten good referrals from other club owners. I became acquainted with you, and I liked the thoroughness in which you understood and could do the engineering side of the part of the process, as well as the sales part of the process. And I knew there was support there down the road, and this is technologically an advanced way to handle the sanitation in your pools, and I wanted to make sure that the support was there moving forward.
Are you satisfied with the decision that you made, Chuck?
Yes, very much so. It is a bit of a learning curve for us to understand, our staff and myself, but the members are completely satisfied. We also built a new outdoor spa. It's become salt. We're converting our large outdoor pool at the moment to salt, so we'll have six pools in salt systems here within a month and a half or 2.
Chuck, could you explain what the members' reaction has been specifically to the Salt Pure pools?
Well, what comes to us more than anything else is they don't have irritations, and it could be that it could be skin rashes. It could be they're possibly allergic to chlorine in the pools they've been in before. They like, I don't know if it's true or not, they feel a little more buoyant in the salt water. They don't go home with the chlorine smell necessarily on their skin. uh, they just embrace it, and they notice the difference, and doesn't bleach out their suits and their products. And we have people coming from a long way away to use our pools, and I mean 30, 40 miles on a daily drive, which is probably not good for the environment, even though salt is good for the environment. And also we have a lot of demand for people that pressure we never used to have to get into our pools, because the therapy pool being 91 degrees and salt is unusual. And so doctors are prescribing their patients, this is the type of pool you should get in, so they know that we have it. But we also have a waiting list to get in the club, and so we get this pressure to join, and it's a little unusual, a little unexpected.
That's good news.
It's good news, yeah, absolutely.
One of the things that impressed me about working with you in the early days, and continues to, is your early passion to be a sustainable building and as sustainable a community center, if I could use that word. Have you found that Salt Pure dovetailed into that passion?
Very, very much so. The Salt Pure, salt generators, definitely part of our our green program here. We've done used a lot of recyclable and sustainable materials, as well as highly energy efficient HVAC systems, lighting systems, etc. And so it's very much part of that picture.
And in summary, Chuck, did TMI deliver what TMI promised on the front end?
TMI has been very much the company that they said they would be in terms of support for our technical person that handles the pools, our operator. They've been Johnny on the spot in terms of supplies and materials, advice. It's, like I say, it's been an evolutionary process for about 3 years as we built the new pools. We added a pool a year ago, and now we're converting again. And so we've had a lot of opportunity for relationships to fail, and they haven't. It's been very supportive and sustainable, and we appreciate that.
You know, and as the president of TMI, and a message from all of us at TMI, it's been a privilege and an honor to partner with you and your company on your aquatics. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Timothy. It's been a great journey for us too.
Wonderful. Thank you, Chuck.